Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today we are taking a look at the first of my Halloween themed vids this week. And this one is focusing on the recent 2-pack of Emirate, Xaaron and Autobot Flame. This is based off of a Marvel UK Transformers comic from the 1980s, which I have read, and I thought it was fitting because it all revolves around zombies. Without spoiling too much, Autobot Flame is a disgraced Autobot scientist who manages to create an army of undead, and the Wreckers have to team up with, I think it was Flywheels and Trypticon to stop him. And it ends up being a zombie impactor who saves the day. But let's go ahead and take a look at this box. As you see, it does have the classic Marvel UK styling where the characters have very simplified drawings. Their faces are the same as their body color, etc., etc. It is a very cool box. I mean, it's the recreation of one of the comic issues. You even get Flame up in the character box up here. On the side of the box, you do get the artwork featuring the two of them. I guess the other two packs, if you put them together, do a giant scene, but I didn't get any of them. You do get the product shots here, which does show Flame being all maniacal and evil, and as well as Xaaron and their respective alt modes. Now, it is important to notice that in the comic, Xaaron didn't have an alt mode per se. He hadn't transformed in so long that he worried that if he tried, it would kill him. But yeah. On the side here is black and white shots from the panel. You're not going to make it out from my phone here, but there is comic book artwork on the side. The box itself, and I love the box because it is this nice little open up display. You do get words describing what's going on. You do get the figures. As far as what's the words say over here, it does say Emirate Xaaron leads the Autobot underground resistance movement. He is an inspiration for the Autobot cause, and many would lay their sparks on the line for him. And again, you do get the classic Marvel designs. Flame has lost his distinguished reputation as a scientist. He's determined to carry on without his master plans. He's I screwed that up. He is determined to carry out his master plans no matter the cost. But yeah, you do get that lovely artwork here. You do get Xaaron's original design, which is based off of the Megatron from the the comic book advertisements that appeared on TV. But let's go ahead and get this open up and let's take a look. All right, here we have them in their vehicle modes, and this is fun. I do like these a lot. Now, I don't have Gamer Megatron. I don't even have the old generations version, so this was a little bit new for me. So it was a little bit fun of a transformation. Xaaron, of course, is just the War for Cybertron trilogy refractor figure with some added parts, because again, he's not supposed to transform, so they made him into a parts former. And we'll go ahead and take a look at him first, because I've got some issues with him. Nothing big, nothing minor. First off, he's gold plastic, so yeah, I'm nervous. My copy, I cannot get this to tab in, but that's it. Otherwise, it looks cool. I mean, he doesn't have an alt mode in the comics, and honestly, Refractor's spaceship mode here, not a lot to talk about, but the added on treads and cannon does give it just slightly that more feel of a ship, and it does look good. I do like it. It's rather boring, which, yeah, it fits the Marvel aesthetic, which was these characters weren't exactly the best looking, and you can definitely tell, at least on my copy, there is some mold degradation, because like I said, I can't get certain pieces to tab anymore, but it does look good. But I'm not going to keep it in this alt mode. It's meant for the robot mode. As far as Flame, he does have this cool Cybertronian tank. Again, I don't have Gamer Megatron, so I don't have really much to compare him to. I will warn you, when it comes to transformation, you have to have very tiny tabs line up in a lot of spots. Mine isn't really lining up that well because I can't see him, but it does look cool. You do get visible head under there, so do think about that. But you're not going to look at the head. This is just what it is. And I do like it. I do like how it has like a cool hover tank theme. Ooh, these should have came out when I transformed it. I didn't fold this piece out. There we go. Come on. So yeah, you do get this hover tank look. It looks cool. The cannon doesn't move in this stage, but if you unlock in the back, you can manipulate it. Whereas Xaaron's, because it is just tapped in, you can do stuff with it. But yeah, it's cool. I do think they look well. I think they have a nice little theme to them. Let's go ahead and get them transformed. We're going to start with Xaaron because he's the easiest. And I'm probably going to mispronounce that every time because I don't know how it's actually supposed to be pronounced. But first, you're going to take off his treads. You're going to go ahead and take his gun out. This piece here, which I think ends up being a shield. Come here. Now, this is the piece is supposed to tab it all together. Like I've shown, it doesn't really stay together on my copy. Fold it in, bring it up. It'll fit snugly in there. Go ahead and detach the arms from their tabs. They do tab into the crotch plate. Go ahead, swing this whole section around. Fold these in. You're going to want to twist the legs so they face forward. There is no heel spur, so it is easy. Arms just come up like that. Go ahead, twist them so they get in. Head is really in there. Mine won't turn counterclockwise. It'll only turn clockwise. But yeah, so we'll just go ahead. We've got him so far in the robot mode. It is pretty much as you expect at this point. You're going to go ahead and grab the treads and put them on. They attach. You just attach like this. So now these do come all disassembled in the box. They are separate. So just keep that in mind. The shield, technically you can put in here, or you can try to like manipulate it so it goes in here so it kind of covers up the hollow spots, which I think looks better. Yeah, I think that looks better. But it is a shield. You are supposed to be able to put it in the arms there. And then, of course, he has the gun. And let's go ahead and talk about this figure because there is some really cool details with it for us hardcore nerds. We're going to go ahead and take a look at this face. Now, what do you notice? Not much because my camera sucks. But let's try to see if I can get the camera to focus here. Come on, focus. Anyways, he's got a Marvel design mouth. So it's 3 holes where his speaker would be for the mouth. So there is no actual mouth and he must scream. But I mean, it is a very cool detail. And yeah, if you have the refractor figure, you know what to expect. And I don't even remember if I reviewed it. I do have all 3 parts. I bought them separately. So articulation wise, the arms do go around. You do get awesome elbow bend. It is on a double bend because of how it transforms. You get upper arm swivel. Kind of. It's not doing it. There it goes. You do get the bicep curl waist because of transformation. You do have the articulation. You take this back piece off, and it goes a full 360 again to the transformation. Legs kick forward, and they kick back. They have a knee. They have ankle tilt. He can do the full splits if he wants. Head can go up and down just a little bit further with the transformation joint. And again, his head is based off of the advertisements for the comic books Megatron, where he had a different style head than ended up having. They just painted it gray for the comics. They colored it gray, rather. But it does look rather cool, especially given that he's the leader of the Autobots. There is an irony. And I do like that both these figures tie into different Megatrons and for their own ways. Let's go ahead and get him out. Again, he's really easy. This is one I'm nervous about because I've never transformed him back into a robot. So if I screw this up, I apologize. We're going to start by taking out the cannon. We come over here. This tabs into the front and these tab into the side. So you're just going to kind of like gently manipulate everything so nothing breaks. See that tab there? That goes into that hole there. So go ahead, very gently remove it. We're going to go ahead and disengage the arm. The arm, these 2 slots tab into this. But they also tab into the sides of the orange pieces here. You're going to go ahead and straighten out the legs as best you can at this point. You're going to twist them around like this. So basically now he looks like a opened up lobster. You're going to take this, just gently move it up out of the way. You're going to wiggle these toes around. and down. So they get out of the way. And that's how you transform the feet. So again, over here, it's on a slider joint. Like, not even a slider, it's just a pin. You're just going to make sure that you have this out of the way so there's clearance. Bring it down. Get it out of the way. Fold them down. Now his toes and heel spur. He kind of looks cool like this. I'm just going to circle him. ADD, sorry guys. Then you're just going to come down. And you're going to fold your legs into place. I think. There we go. These parts here, so I skipped a step. Fold these in. Go ahead and get this leg back open. Fold this in. Now these are going to come down, up and around to hold the legs into place. So far, so good, right? Nice and easy. Looks good. And honestly, it's a pretty cool figure. I do like this transformation. So this arm here, this is your right arm. You're just going to bring it, swing it out. Left arm, you're going to fold this piece down. You can't see it because my camera isn't there. So you're going to go ahead and bring this piece down. You're going to take this, and these are really tight. So one tab goes in here, one tab goes into there. And you're just going to bring it around, bring the arms down. The hands transform the basic way we know it Hasbro at this point. Flip up a panel, bring them out. So again, come over here. Try to get the panel to open. Try to get the panel, there you go. And you're just going to go ahead, bring this piece out, bring it out. The arms are done. You're going to then take this chest piece. You're going to raise it up. You're going to take this. You're going to twist this piece all the way around. It's just going to come down and fold in like that. So yeah, that's him, his transformation. Then let's go ahead and grab his cannon. And that attaches here. Now, of course, I'll raise the camera up so you can see better here. Let me just get him so he stands up first. There we go. Gonna go ahead and raise the camera. And now we've got Flame transformed. And I do dig this. I think he looks fantastic. Let's go ahead and take a look. First off, right out the gate, he does have similarities to Rodimus, but I do believe that Rodimus came out first-ish, but they decided to keep the homage. He's got the flames, which really is just a reference to hot rod cars in general. But he does have this nice menacing sculpt that looks just like the art. He's got this menacing look. He looks crazy. He's got the red glowing eyes. All around, the red and yellow look fantastic, even if it is very reminiscent of Rodimus. As far as the articulation goes, there is quite a bit. Right off the bat here, the arms you can do on the upper arm here. Due to transformation, this part can come out, so you can extend it, but he also gets pretty fair elbow bend even without it. So go ahead and lock that back in place. Hands do not twist at all, unfortunately, but that's just a minor thing. Legs, let's go ahead and get the arm out of here. You do get full side kick. They go back down. You can do that. You can go forward. The knees don't bend due to this transformation piece. I've heard people have been snapping that off so that you do get the bend. Waist, you do get full waist rotation. Head, what you expect. Ankles, you do get lovely tilt. And because how he transforms, you do get lovely toe tilt. And then the whole foot can move as well. But it's a really cool figure. I do really like it. I think it came out good. I love these obscure characters and the fact that they're doing more and more obscure characters. I talked about this back when I did Deathosaurus, and I'll be talking about it with Dino King. I love that we're getting characters that aren't usual suspects in Transformers lore, and that we're getting characters that don't really fit. Yes, both of these characters showed up in the original IDW universe, but really they're mostly known for Marvel UK. Now, Xaaron did show up in Marvel US as well towards the end, but yeah, there's not a lot of reference to these characters, and it makes it more fun. It makes these things much more fun. I was tempted to try to find my Dark Mount figure from Generations, but it's in the Closet of Doom at the moment, as well as Impactor. So there's not much I can compare it with as far as Marvel UK characters go. And I'm not planning to get the Straxus figure because I already have Dark Mount. But yeah, I do dig this. I do like this. I do like these. I think they look fantastic. And yeah, this is a fun Halloween set if you're going to do a Halloween set. Hi, folks. Thank you again for watching. I just want to remind people that they can always like, subscribe, and check out these videos here. Thank you very much for watching.